Hi everybody, I'm James and welcome back to Storytime with James. Make sure you like, subscribe, and leave me a comment if you like. Alright, this one is called I've Been in the Storm Too Long. I've been in the storm too long. Yes, mighty clouds of joy. Mighty clouds of joy. Yes, look, it's been very, very rainy today. And it was flash flooding and everything out, you know, in the Memphis area. Memphis and the surrounding area, okay? Look, I needed to get a few items for the house, just some bread and I got some beans and some chili beans because I'm making chili tonight, and starch, spray starch, and just miscellaneous stuff and stuff like that. So I jumped in the hoop ride. I jumped in the hoop ride and set off, I set off down North Parkway, driving down North Parkway. Well, shortly when I first started off, I encountered like some large puddles, large puddles of rain that splashed up. I went through it, but then I started driving kind of slower than I usually would drive. So it was the rain. The puddles were about 2 inches thick, about two inches thick. Then, but the rain wasn't letting up. No, it wasn't letting up. So when I got to Summer, I decided to turn on Broad. So I started going down Broad Street, where it was a little more drainage there. So it wasn't bad at all. Then I went to Tillman, and then I went to Dollar Tree. You know, Dollar Tree where I can get my starch from. So after I got the starch, I went back to where I came. I went down Broad Street. Then I turned on Summer. And then I had to stop at the Family Dollar to get bread and stuff like that. So after I got everything, the rain wasn't letting up. It wasn't letting up, you know. So I set off again. So I set off down Summer, and Summer turns into North Parkway. So when I was sitting at the light, before I went to North Parkway, I started thinking about North Parkway has flooding, and Summer has flooding too. When you go all the way down it, but I didn't go all the way down Summer, so I was thinking about you know the flooding in the streets and stuff like that. So I was cautious. I was very cautious. Then once I started going, when the light turned green, I started going. I encountered a large puddle and went through it, and that was about 3 inches deep. You know, so and I was looking. I said, "Oh my goodness!" I said. So I started thinking about my car. I said, "My car, the starter sits up higher in my car. It sits higher up at the top, so I didn't have to worry about it bogging my starter out. But it will bog my car out if I drive through deep enough water. So I start getting over to the right hand side because I noticed that under the viaduct, that there's an overpass, and then there's a viaduct that goes under. That right there, that really gets flooded. There's no way you can get out of that. So I was gonna take a detour around it, come up on Cleveland Street, and then drive over, then hit North Parkway again. So after I started getting over to the right hand side, then I went through a big puddle, which was about a foot deep, you know. So I said, "Oh my goodness!" I said, my car gonna bog out." So instead of letting off the gas, I gunned it. You know, I gunned it, and I made it through. I made it through, luckily, because my car was floating a little bit. You know, but I made it through and kept going. I went to Cleveland Street, then made a right turn, then made another left, and got back on North Parkway. Then, man, when I got to that foot of water, man, if I hadn't gunned it, I would have bogged out because it would have got through my tailpipe and stuff like that. So then I made it home, and man, I breathed a sigh of relief. You know, I breathed a sigh of relief because I know how it is to get stuck out there in the rain like that. Because one day my sister got stuck out there, and I pushed her car out with my car, and the water was deep up to my door, you know. But I was able to push her out, and when I got her out of there, I ended up cutting my car off, and my car wouldn't start back up again. So I knew if it gets in your starter, it will cut your car off, you know. So, man, I'm telling you, man. Look, whenever you driving through puddles, if you have to, but don't go out. Do not go out tonight, because I know it's worse now. I know it's worse. It's real bad now because it's been raining and raining continuously. You know. Yeah, I think we got flash flood warnings and everything. So don't go out. That's the way to avoid it. But if you have to get out, just take your time and be looking for the puddles before you get to them. Before you get to them, because if you can avoid it, you can stop and then turn off somewhere. That will be safer than trying to drive through, because most of these cars, the starter sits down real low, and it would bog your car out, you know. So you don't want that. You don't want to be stranded in the middle of a puddle trying to call somebody to come and save you, you know. So, man, I'm telling you, man, it's bad. It's still raining out there now. It's still coming down, you know. But sure, I'm off today, so hey, I'm good, you know. But it's a lot of people out there that are stranded, and I saw them too. And I couldn't save them. I had to save myself, you know. I couldn't save them, but I felt sorry for them, you know. A lot of people were stranded. So don't be stranded yourself. Don't go out if you don't have to. I'm talking about if it's a extreme emergency, then go out. But if you don't have to go out, don't go out. Okay? All right, you guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, and leave me a comment if you like. And hit that bell notification. Hit that bell notification so that you know every time I drop another video. And share, share, share. Share my videos with your family. Share my videos with your friends. Share my videos with your loved ones. And even share it with your enemies. Yes. All right. Peace. Adios. Salamet.